Every year, we talk a lot about what isn't working in this country. But progress doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it shows up quietly through people who choose to build, to serve, to lead, and to change system from where they stand. Last year, we introduced Brighten, a curated list spotlighting young Nigerians whose work remind us that excellence is still much alive. This year, we return with a new list. So tonight, we recognize 10 extraordinary young Nigerians whose impact stood out in 2025. Bello El-Rufai. Bello El-Rufai represents a new generation of political leaders serving in the House of Reps and chairing a critical banking committee at a time of national economic reform, while still delivering tangible projects in his constituency. Ima Ekpo, founder of Fresco Gallery, reshaped access to contemporary African art in 2025, championing printmaking, expanding exhibition, and opening the art world to a new audience. Sadiq Rabiu, the special advisor or special assistant to the president on capacity development, distinguished himself this year by driving national conversation around skills, youth empowerment, and institutional performance. Dora Enwere, through Dora Aid Foundation, expanded educational and welfare support for vulnerable children, reminding us that nation building begins with care. Elijah Affi helped push Nigerian storytelling to global platform, while also building system for creators, proving that culture, when structured, becomes an economy. Aisha Abdullahi Adamu stood out for building intentional spaces for women across Africa, from the bridge to continental platform that centers leadership, commerce, and community. Chinedu Azodoh, in technology and mobility, continued scaling infrastructure that creates real economic opportunities for thousands through Max Drive, turning innovation into livelihood. Then we have Osasu Igbinedion, used media as a tool for democracy, and in 2025, led national advocacy for the reserved seat for Women's Bill, pushing structural reform for representation. Uchechi Rochas, also known as UC, through the Rochas Foundation, sustained free education for vulnerable children across borders. Proof that long-term impact requires commitment, not trends. Chigozie Okwara, GM of European Chambers, bridged investment, climate-smart agriculture, and international trade, helping position Nigeria for sustainable economic partnership. These young Nigerians remind us that the future isn't waiting. It's already been built. So to all of you, congratulations to an amazing 2025, and I look forward to what you guys are going to do in 2026.
What do I have to do to get on Bright?
I already told you.
I mean, another year and I'm still not on the list.
I already told you, you are the curator of the list. How can, it's like you've been on my own list. Come on, man.
All right. These are all amazing people who have impacted the nation in one way or the other. And I like the fact that you take the time every year to acknowledge and spotlight people who have done significantly well in their chosen endeavor. It's not my list, but I would like to add Mukhtar Shagaya, the Deputy Chair on Basic Education at the National Assembly, and then he's been consistently advocating for free education up to secondary level, powered by the federal government. We know the states and local government are doing it.
Not Brighton level.
Brighton level. The states are doing it, and local government are supposed to be doing the primary education bits, but it's not enough. The federal government should also do more in that space.
First of all, congratulations to all the 10 that made the list of Bright 10. It's not easy to be on that list.
Next year, we'll make a plaque for them.
It's not easy.
I think we talked about actually doing a ceremony here where we actually call them and
award
present
them.
And present them the gift. A lot of the young people on that list, I'm just hearing them for the first time. I think with the name that was easily recognizable for me was Osasu.
That's right. Not El-Rufai.
Well, for obvious reasons, El-Rufai, Bello El-Rufai, but Osasu's work as been something that I've followed,
yeah.
you know, and I think that maybe because she's in the media space, a lot of her work was a lot more projected. But
Yeah.
what she's doing is very good work, and I think that those who don't follow her should try to follow her to see what she's doing. There are thousands of Nigerians doing fantastic things all over the world, and I believe that there lies the future of this country, because we can see quite clearly that the future of Nigerians belongs to Nigeria.
Absolutely.
The future of Nigeria belongs to Nigerians, and if we don't take the steering or the wheel of the ship of this country by force and through young people, the older guys will run us, adrift.
Yeah.
So, what I just want to say is that to the thousands of Nigerians out there in different spheres of life who are doing it right, who are doing the things they need to do, even though you might not be recognized now, even though you might not be on Bright's 10 list, but you know that you're doing the right thing. What we want to say is that good work, okay? Keep doing it. One day, there will be institutions, organizations, maybe even the country itself recognize your work. And even if nobody does, be satisfied with yourself that you're doing the right thing and you're changing lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
Oh, yes. I'd always said that we need new names. We keep recycling the same set of people all the time. And I really, really love what you're doing, coming up with the Bright 10 every year. I wonder where those we had in 2024 are now, and the higher places they may have been, this year. I'd like for us to not just name them, but to follow up with them so we keep them in the eye of the public and in the consciousness of the people. I love, love, love what Osasu Igbinedion is doing, because this is about representation of women at the legislature. Once we can get that done, we can get women back in those houses and, change things for the better. I like Elijah Affi as well, who's into storytelling. I'd love to know more about him, because with stories, you change the dynamics. It's one thing for you to use statistics and data, but when you begin to humanize issues, it takes things to another level entirely. So I need to familiarize myself with what he's done to be on your list, and I really appreciate you pointing the way.
So, I'm very encouraged by the Bright 10 because, with what's in the news these days about the biggest weddings and all sorts of scandals where we spotlight on, notorious things in a country and a time when we need to really be amplifying the positive. So, I think I'm going to take a page from your leaf and do my own Wamaka 10. it doesn't sound the same as Bright 10. I'll be like, what was Wamaka 10? But seriously, I think it's a really good thing. And if we can, all of us, find ways to amplify the good that people are doing, sometimes quietly, but are things that are consistent and building our community or our nation, I think it's definitely a worthy cause. So well done for that.
Thank you. I totally agree with you, because you don't need to have a big platform for you to be able to acknowledge people. Like Yinka or you could just identify 5, 6, 7, 8 people that you've seen doing amazing stuff, and your followers might never know them. But when they see who they are and what they're doing, they will start following them, and then that's how you inspire the next generation of young people, because literally young people are looking for people to actually mentor them. But when you look around, what the algorithm pushes are people who do the dumbest stuff.
Yes.
That's right.
The most incredible thing about this list this year, I think we have more time. The most thing about this list here was the fact that it was harder for me to do the 10 because there were like way more women that were doing amazing stuff than the men.
I love that.
I'm telling you. So if you notice, it's like 5-5, but I was almost going to have like 3-7.
What if you did a short list and had people opine? Because if you had like 15 or 20, and you got people to kind of crowd vote who that made the final 10, that would be exciting.
I think so far it's been me researching and finding those people, but I feel like from next year I'll make it open. I'll probably maybe use the new central website for people to apply, and then we do a proper vetting process and pick. But the beautiful thing about this list, like last year, it was easy for me to just pick, like, you know, there were actually more guys, but I think 2025 was for women. I'm telling you, because I was looking at the list, I was like, wow, there's a lot of women on the, I could have actually just done the 10, the 10 women, because there were more women on the side of amazing stuff this year than actually men. When we acknowledge the good, others do, we encourage them to do more.
That's right, Bright. I certainly have words of inspiration and encouragement for us all.